This is a story about a boy named John. He was 12 years old, living with his mother in a small apartment in Ohio. One evening, while eating dinner, he remembered a classmate named Jason. Jason always wore the same old gray hoodie and blue jeans, and some kids would laugh at him for it, whispering that his family was poor. John felt a heaviness in his heart. He asked his mom if they could go shopping. The next day at the store, he didn't pick out things for himself. Instead, he piled sweaters, jeans, socks, and a warm winter coat into his arms. His mom, Sarah, was surprised. She said she couldn't afford all of it, so John sadly put some items back. The next morning, Sarah found the new clothes stuffed inside John's school backpack. Confused, she asked him why. He looked nervous and quietly explained, "They're not for me, Mom. They're for Jason." He said he knew Jason's parents could unafford new clothes and he didn't want his mom to spend too much money. Tears filled Sarah's eyes. "Why didn't you tell me?" she asked gently. "I would have paid for all of it." She hugged him tightly before he left for school. At school, John saw Jason getting off the bus, wearing the same old hoodie. As other kids started to laugh, John walked right up to him, opened his backpack, and gave him the folded clothes. "I got these for you," he said. Jason was shocked, tears welling up in his eyes. It was the first act of real kindness he'd ever received at school. From that day on, they were best friends. Years passed. John graduated and was planning for college. But one rainy evening, a terrible car crash happened. A drunk driver ran a red light. John was rushed to the hospital, but he didn't survive. Sarah's world fell apart. Months later, she lost her job and was about to lose her home. One afternoon, she stood in a grocery store counting her last few coins. As she searched her purse, a photo of her and John slipped out. A young man picked it up. He looked at the photo, then at her. "Ma'am, is this your son?" he asked softly. Sarah nodded. The young man's eyes filled with tears. "My name is Jason," he said. "Your son saved me in middle school. He gave me clothes, he shared his food, he sat with me when everyone else laughed. His kindness changed my life." Jason, now the successful owner of a company, paid for her groceries. He handed her his business card and offered her a job and a place to stay with his family. "We will honor Ethan's memory together," he said. Sarah looked up at the sky, filled with both tears and pride. Her son was gone, but his kindness lived on. A small act of love can travel for years, and kindness always finds its way back home. If you believe in the power of kindness, share this story to inspire others. Thanks for watching.